I'm here to do my WWE Clash in Paris 2025 predictions. So here we go discussing about Clash in Paris. Now there is only 5 matches on the match card. In my opinion, there should be more than that, like 6 or 7 matches. But I guess what can you do with this? But yeah, the first match we are going to be talking about for Clash in Paris, it will be Roman Reigns versus Bronson Reed one-on-one in the match. Now, I think this match will be a pretty damn good one between these two guys, and you know what? The storyline between these two guys has been pretty entertaining for the most part, with Bronson Reed stealing Roman Reigns' shoes, but, you know, other than all that stuff, I do think that Roman Reigns is going to be walking out as the winner. Now, it would be pretty interesting to see Bronson Reed pick up a win over Roman Reigns. I think that would be a big victory for Bronson Reed, but I don't think that'll be the case with this. So yeah, I'll just say that Roman Reigns will be the one picking up the win over Bronson Reed at Clash in Paris. The next match we're going to be talking about, it will be the WWE Women's Intercontinental Champion Becky Lynch versus Nikki Bella in a one-on-one match for the WWE Women's Intercontinental Championship. Now, this match I think is going to be another great match as well. Pretty much all of these matches on the match card will be some really good matches, but I think that Becky Lynch will be the one to retain the Women's IC Championship and defeat Nikki Bella, and I do think that this feud can possibly keep on going for like the next month or so. But yeah, I'll say that Becky Lynch will be defeating Nikki Bella and retaining the Women's Intercontinental Championship. Sheamus versus Rusev in a good old Donnybrook match. Now, this match is definitely going to be amazing, just like their other ones, but I think this is going to be a little bit more brutal and all that, which I think this is going to be a good one. Now, this match, it could go either way. I can see Sheamus picking up the win because it's more of his specialty type of matches, really, because of him being in so many Donnybrook matches and all that stuff. But you know what? I do think that Rusev will be the one to defeat Sheamus and win this feud just entirely right here. So I do think that'll be the case. And not only that, this is like Rusev's big PLE return, because, yeah, he hasn't been in a PLE match at all since his return. So I do think that Rusev will be picking up a big victory over Sheamus and ending the feud with him, even though the feud and matches and all that has been some really good stuff. But yeah, like I said, I do think that Rusev will be picking up the win here. John Cena versus Logan Paul in a one-on-one match. Now, this match right here, I think this will be one of Logan Paul's biggest matches yet, for sure. And if he did pick up a victory over John Cena, I think that would be pretty big for Logan Paul. But I don't think that will be the case. I think that John Cena will be defeating Logan Paul. And even though Logan Paul does lose against John Cena, it will still be a pretty big moment for Logan Paul. And I don't think that anything will happen to him at all after losing the match, because, you know, it's John Cena. What can be said right there, you know? I mean, shoot, that's why I think that'll be the case right there, is that Logan Paul will be perfectly fine after this match. But yeah, I'll say John Cena will be going over Logan Paul at Clash in Paris. And then the final match that we'll be talking about here, I think it'll probably be the main event. It will be the World Heavyweight Champion Seth Rollins versus Jey Uso versus CM Punk versus LA Knight in a Fatal 4-Way match for the World Heavyweight Championship. Now, this match is going to be a really good one, and yeah, let's definitely go ahead and talk about it. Now, I did see a lot of people complaining about Jey Uso not being in this match and all that, but I think he's perfectly fine in this one, because I do think that Roman Reigns will get his time eventually going after the World Heavyweight Championship. But I don't see anyone else winning the world title. I do see Seth Rollins retaining the world title just because, you know, he just won the world title. But, you know, not only that, I don't think that any of these guys will be winning it. Like LA Knight, I don't think he'll be winning it. And not only that, it looks like he'll be going into a feud with CM Punk next. I don't think that CM Punk will win it here. I do think that he'll win it eventually, but I don't think he'll be winning it here at the moment, because, like I said, it looks like he'll be going into a feud with LA Knight, and I just don't see Jey Uso winning the world title at the moment either. So, yeah, that's my pick right there. Seth Rollins retaining the World Heavyweight Championship. I do think that there's going to be a lot of things going on in this match, like Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed interfering, maybe Roman Reigns interfering, and so much other stuff. So, yeah, I do think that'll probably be the case there. But yeah, my pick for that one is Seth Rollins retaining the World Heavyweight Championship. But yeah, that has been my Clash in Paris 2025 predictions. There's only 5 matches on the match card. This is being done before SmackDown tomorrow. But yeah, that is my predictions. Like, subscribe to CNW Wrestling on YouTube. Subscribe to all my YouTube channels and all my social media accounts. I'll be down there in the description box. And I'll see you guys later for my Clash in Paris reviews. See you guys later. Till then.